think you can tell that it's starting to rain, but... Okay, no, but for real though. Like, have I never been alive before and just like looked around and taken it all in and appreciated it and been a part of it? Felt how three-dimensional, or I guess, yeah, what would you call, you used to call like real life 3D, but it's definitely at least 4. I'm feeling 5. I don't know about you, but it's sharper now for some reason. For many reasons, for all the reasons. This is nice though, just sitting. Oh my gosh. Oh. Little duck. That's like, then then there was a bird that sounded exactly like a cat meowing. Meow. I feel like, because this just drops off. I don't know if you can, what you can see and what you can't. But look how beautiful that is with the red. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so afraid of dumping this down. My hands are cold. Hopefully you can see the red in the shot. And this river just drops into the depths. Holy moly. You know, I'm like, I'm really out here. Watching the raindrops. Soon all these rocks will be all wet. Look, there's a whirlpool. How magical. Little goose is singing her heart out. That sounds so good. Yes, queen. Yes. Yes, queens. I think it's 2. I might be high, but what a glorious day on the river. Yes. Yes, and into the overland they soar. They're just still hollering down the block. It's nice because now you can actually hear the... Oh, please don't drop off. Now you can actually hear the raindrops landing on the water. Yeah, if you fell in here, you would be fucked. It's exciting. It's... I guess it's like the non-lethal cold version of hot lava. This is such a cool spot though. But how, what I really want is to find a spot somewhere on this beautiful planet where I can make my own. I don't have to, oh my gosh, where I don't have to trade money for a house that somebody else has already had their ways with. Because it's not about the size. Shoot. When you think like, oh, it would be nice to have have so much money that it would be nice to have so much money that money didn't even exist, Because when you don't really have any, it doesn't exist. It's funny how that goes. The only difference is like what you get to take for granted. I'm after real purpose and truth. And really all you need is a little cabin with a fireplace. I mean, 2 windows would be nice, but at least 1. You know, you can't have no windows. So I don't know, I've never built a window before. I guess find some glass. Maybe hike into the wilderness with your glass window and then build your entire cabin around that glass window, because bring like bring your doorknobs and locks, and that's so funny, hike in with all the like little stuff, as opposed to like Prenicky, who used hand tools to make his own bear-proof door and lock. You build your own lock and like hinges out of trees that you just walked up to a bunch of trees and built. Man, I don't even have a saw. I think I have a rusty axe and some like sharpening stones. I have a machete. I don't even have a shovel. I have a large hunting knife that looks like a crime weapon from sometimes I wonder how much true crime is real and how much is actually like reality TV, you know? Because I did my fair share of dabbling in the dark ages of 2020 to 2024. And there's just like, you think, no, there's no way. You watch enough true crime, you think everybody's out there just murdering and lying and this and that. But I tell you what, it is so nice if you watch enough just like nature videos, take a break from that nasty documentary stuff, and then you go outside after a while. Seems like everybody's just trying to love and be loved and experience this place while we're here. That is so cool while we get to be here. Just doing my part as a pair of eyeballs and a soul and a body to be a witness. Just witnessing God, for God, as God, through God. Oh, there's a little frog. And I'll admit it. I'm sorry. I do, for some reason, I pass all these places that I imagine myself being able to just own all the time. Whenever it's out in the country, you know, it's like, oh, look at that little cute little property. And I catch myself just judging and thinking there's no way that everybody truly appreciates what they have. You know, people take stuff for granted. I know it. I would if I had it, I bet you. But at the same time, I would, if I had a home and a property, I would worship every bit of it. Every natural bit of it, like every tree, every rock, every little animal. Oh, if animals choose your home as their home, that's what it's about. So I guess if you need a cabin that's, you don't need a big old rich person's house, but you at least need enough space to play with a cat or a dog. or a friend, you know? Have a little kitchen table or something, babe. You know? Treat yourself. 10 by 10 is too small. I'll say that. I'm saying that. I am fascinated by ferries. How the road just goes straight, it curves down a hill and then boom, it's in the water. And it's just such a funny image. It's one of my favorite images. The ferry road, is that what you call it? When they're, not when the ferry isn't there. So what is, there's something going on with that road. I'd like to know how deep this goes, but not firsthand with hand. Do you want to stay here? Okay. It's too cold to hold the phone. Jeez Louise, and I gotta pee. Anyway, thank you so much for letting me be here with you all. This is a very sweet spot. I wonder how many people have jumped out and gone swimming. So many people in the history of the world. It's been like a swimming spot. But, I feel like when I was, 20 years ago, you would just be jumping in. You would just be jumping in every bit of water you could. Go at it. Get it. And now, I feel like every bit of water is poisoned and dangerous for your... So I'm not trying to... Oh, gosh. So up there is the coolest tree. It truly is amazing. We'll come back for that.